Greetings everyone and welcome to Let's Get Insane with Distant World Legends. The reason I'm calling in the series that is because I'm going to be cranking up the difficulty quite a bit to almost an insane level, I guess. The version I'm still running version 1.7.0.20, and I'm just going to pop into the options screen to show that yes, we will be micromanaging again. Everything's controlled manually. And this time out I'm going to use a different mod. I'm going to use the Human Revolution mod. This is by a gentleman named Antiscamp, and he's got a thread over at the Matrix forums, which I will link to in the description. It looks very interesting. I'm quite impressed with the work he's put into this. So we're going to give that a shot. So let's start a new game. Starting with a smaller map this time. I'm actually going to crank that back to maybe 100 stars. Nah, maybe we'll leave it at 250. 6x6, but I tried that. It was too small. We'll go with 8x8. That's a good mid-size, I guess. It's a little shorter than, or a little smaller than the last time out. Expansion is still at starting. Difficulty we've cranked up to very hard. Aggression we've gone to chaos. And my research once again will be very expensive. I like a slower tech tree progression. Space creatures I don't like, so I turn them off. And pirates I've actually cranked from normal down to few, and I've put them at a distant setting. This type of game setup is actually kind of tough, and to have the pirates just sitting there waiting to pick off what few ships you can actually build in the beginning was a little much. So it just gives a little breathing room at the beginning. Colony prevalence will be scarce. Independent alien life will be teeming. It really doesn't matter because you can't really do a whole lot right off the bat as far as taking these. And it makes a bit of a scramble to get out there and quickly get them as quick as you can. So that makes it a little more challenging. This I just go with whatever they suggest, 134. And I'm going to go with 1.5 for a sector range. I've been in and tested this setup a bit, and it seems to be alright. I'm going to go with the humans. The mod author did tweak these guys up a bit, so we're going to give that a shot. I don't play the humans, so I'm not exactly sure what has changed in here. So, well, we'll find out. And their special government is corporate nationalism. However, I'm not going to play that. That actually gives you too much money at the beginning for what I'm going to attempt to be doing here. So, I'm going to pick something else. We'll start anywhere. I'm going to go with a harsh home system. Starting size, tech level starting, and corruption very high. Yeah, so I mean, corporate nationalism gives you a huge corruption anyways, plus 20%. So to have that and that is going to be very tough. And just because I'm sort of recording this and hoping to upload it to YouTube if it works out, I'm going to actually pick something else. Maybe a monarchy. Troop recruitment's good. Normal. Okay, we'll go with that. So next. If I was playing a normal type of difficulty, I'd go with corporate nationalism. But I think for this particular setup, we're not going to bother. We'll adjust it a wee bit. So 9 different civs, or 9 additional races will be out here. The 3 other ones in the mod will be average distance to us, so we'll meet them fairly quickly, just so we can show off that part of the mod. Looks like they're picking different stuff already. That's just random. Okay. Alright, so in independent alien colonies we'll be able to start new empires as well. I'm going to enable the victory screens this time, 33% for all these, territory, population, and economy, and we'll enable the race-specific victory conditions and a 90% threshold, and the conditions will apply after 30 years. And we're not going to worry about the storylines. So, okay, let's start the game. I've played actually quite a few games where I've been cranking up the difficulty, and the previous game to the one I'm playing now actually went really well. I couldn't believe it. So I think that was just a one-off thing. And a bit of loud music to start off with. Okay, so our government is monarchy. We have one colony and achieve 90% of our blah blah blah. Okay, and I'm just going to hit pause and zoom out and see where we are. Oh, lots of planets. So 1.5 I think I said, so we're going to be able to reach a lot of these. Okay, that's good. Alright, so what do we start with here? We got one construction ship, one exploration, no potential colonies, no potential research, and no potential resort location. And no special locations. So there's absolutely nothing around us. That's basically what that's saying. Okay. Once again, come into our ship designs, and we will go to... we start off with troop transports this time. So I'm just going to quickly come in and make sure there isn't a troop module on the destroyer, and there isn't. Okay, just wanted to double check that. And as you can see, our cash flow is actually starting with a bit of a negative. Yeah, that's actually better than what it usually is. I usually start with minus 8,000 or minus 12,000 or something. So we're actually a bit better than usual. Troop transports, just want to see how many one of these will carry. 300, so that'll carry 3 troops, so that's pretty good. Okay, and we will do our standard upgrading of our construction ship. So another fusion reactor, life support, and hab. Did I need that fusion reactor? That's odd. 86. No, I didn't. No, I don't. Okay, that's fine without it. And we want to do all weapons on weaker opponents and stick around until our shields are at 20%. So we'll save that. And I'm not going to worry about the exploration ship. I think they come stock with 300 fuel capacity. Just because we're a bit smaller in map size, I'm not going to worry about adjusting that. Okay, so come into state bases. And again, my deep space stuff I like to arm just a little better. I might wait on that though. I'll have to see what the money's like on whether I want to actually put more money into these. And the private bases, gas mining, I will upgrade. But this time I think I'm just going to put 2 more blasters rather than my usual 5. So I usually run with 7 blasters, but this time I'm just going to run with 4. First of all, we won't need any more reactors, so that keeps the cost down. If I put another reactor on that, that'll probably bump up over 1,000. So that keeps it a bit cheaper, and just because we're going to have quite a few of these, I don't want to hop them up too much just because of our money situation. So we'll just do that, and we'll upgrade this one as well, and we'll put 2 of those on, make for a total of 4. Okay, save. And we will, retrofit and take that off automation, and we will stop and take that off automation. Okay, and we'll go adjust our research. No, we'll go with enhanced beam weapons. Again, because it's an enhancement, we don't have to retrofit to get that benefit. So, okay, we'll go with that. Enhanced construction, we're going to hold off on for a second just to enhance our shields. And marshy swamp colonization, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to get our sensors first. Our sensors and scanners. Very important in my eyes. And we've got 1 energy research station out there. Okay. What else should we look at? Oh, let's have a quick look in here at our government. So yeah, war wariness minus 30. And troop recruitment plus 25%. And everything else is just normal. So if we look at corporate nationalism, which is what we're supposed to start with, you can see we're looking at a lot of red here. So it's the only reason I decided not to go with this. I tried a different game just before I started recording, and yeah, it was pretty insane. I couldn't get anywhere with that. So okay, well, let's see what else should we look at. Oh, leader. Let's just have a quick look at our leader. And he's sober. Well, good for him. Okay. I got 2 intelligence agents, so that's good. I'm just going to put them on counterintelligence for the moment. Okay, and then we have an ambassador, which will just sit here until we actually meet somebody. Let's just have a quick look at our homeworld here. We're at 30% tax rate, and they're just satisfied, so we can't really, I'm not going to bother cranking that. I could probably get rid of that negative, but that negative is going to be back as soon as we build something. So I'm just going to leave them like that for now. Okay, we've got 1 troop coming. Construction yard. Okay, so the construction ship's going to come in here first, so once that's done we'll come in and maybe build another one or something. And one more thing to check is our local resources. Let's just see where we're sitting here. We got 1 chromium, good for that. There's nothing worse than not having chromium. Well, maybe polymer and carbon fiber. Oh, we got 1 carbon fiber. Hey, not bad. Got a source of Kevlar, good. Alright, that's not actually looking too bad. Steel, silicon we don't have, but can't have everything, I guess. This is actually not bad. Let's just have a quick look at our priorities here. Tidarius, okay, not going to worry about that at the moment. And what else is it? There's our silicon, right there. Look at that. Okay, well, we'll retrofit our construction ship first, and then we'll go look at that. So I guess we're good to go here. And okay, so you're going to retrofit. I'm just going to zoom out here a bit. And what should we explore first? I guess go for the close by stuff. So needless to say, I sort of got the let's do another let's play bug sort of thing. I actually really enjoyed doing the first one. Learned a lot doing it too, so my game has actually improved a bit. One of the things I did learn is there's 1 screen here which I am probably never going to use again. And it's this screen here, F9 open build order screen. I just didn't like the way it distributed the builds. It would put stuff in build queues that didn't have the resources for it. Then you'd have to wait for freighters to transport the stuff in. If I'm going to build, just actually we'll go do some building right now. I'm going to come into this screen, and either the construction yard or the spaceport, it doesn't matter which one I use. You can find this stuff in both. This one will include your planets as well. So if we go to the planet, there's our construction ship. So I'm just going to quickly build 1 more construction ship here. So then we'll have 2 of those. And go back to our spaceport. And I'm going to get 2 more explorers. And I'm going to get 4 escorts. Okay. That leaves us 8916 credits left. So what I'm going to do before our negative cash flow kicks in and steals that away from us is I'm going to go back to the planet. Okay, we got this retrofit going on, and we got another construction ship coming. I'm going to add right now a colony ship. Even though I have nowhere to settle right at the moment, I want it built and just have it. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to actually take the automation off. This one, the 2 explorers to build, and the colony ship. Okay. And I am going to actually throw 3 of these escorts into my first fleet. Okay, so that's our initial build done. And like I said, I know exactly where these builds are going on. So if I come here, and I have a basic idea, like if our cargo is handy right here too. So we can go, oh no, we have no carbon fiber here, we can move on to the next one and do our builds that way. So it's all it's handier, I'm finding. So if we go into the construction, do our thing, oops, that one requires tons of chromium. We can come in here, check our chromium levels. Okay, we're good, go back, build it. Instead of flipping in and out of this screen here. So that's my theory behind that anyways, and it's been working out pretty good. Got a fair bit of stuff here already. So we're going to just go with that. So yeah, you're probably never going to see me coming into that screen again. I've just grown a dislike to it, so that screen is dead to me now. Okay, so needless to say, the beginning game is actually pretty slow. Look at that. We got 724 credits left with a negative cash flow. So needless to say, this is a very slow way to start a game. And our construction ship's done. Or retrofitted anyways. So Mark II, so I'm just going to stop that just to get him going just a bit quicker. And we'll go get our silicon. Okay, so that'll be our sources. So basically all that's going to happen is if I can get one of everything, that's almost as far as we're going to get with the construction. Because this number here is going to sink so low. And to keep building mining stations when you can't build anything else anyways is kind of working backwards. So it really going to have to pay attention to our resources and what we're spending. And we're like negative now. So we expect to see that for the next little while for sure. Okay. That's why I wanted to get the colony ship built. Because if I run across a place to do a colony ship and then can't afford it for another 20 years, I mean that's well, not 20 years, but another 5 years or something. That's going to really hurt. Yeah, there's nothing out here. Yeah, pretty barren start for sure. But like I said, we'll see how we make out. And here come our escorts. So let's just bookmark our first escort as Control 1. And you'll be ready to go stomp on whatever. Another thing I really need to get is a troop transport. Actually, how much are those? Because if we run across one of those independent colonies, I'm going to need one of those like pretty quick. We need 2658. So hopefully I can somehow come across 2658 credits. And we'll get one of those built. Because those independent colonies usually only have one troop, and you can take it with 3 troops. So all I need is 1 transport. But our money's about to take a dump here, I think. Okay, so let's just pause for a sec. We'll take one of you up this way. And another explorer, say, I think I should maybe come over here and get this side done. Okay. And actually, what I just thought of something. What I might do just to raise this cash is just crank this up temporarily. So we got, let's say, can I go to 35? Can I go to 40? Okay. Unhappy. How about 39? Okay. So it gives us a satisfied rating, which is what we're at anyway. So let's hopefully get 2,800 out of that, because I really need that troop transport as soon as I can get it. I probably should have did that in favor instead of the colony ship. And our cash flow is dipping even further, so I'm hoping I can do this. Okay, so there's our second colony ship done. So I'm just going to hit stop on that so we can get them going a little sooner. Okay, so is there any polymer? Yes, there is. Excellent. Alright, get it. We just lost our money. Okay. Yes, I'm almost thinking I should have favored the transport instead of the colony ship, but oh, we're coming back. If I see that go up to a number we need, I gotta hit pause like right away, because that can disappear like any minute. So it's a bit of a nail biter trying to get stuff done, which is kind of what I like doing. So doom. Come on, another 1,500. That's all I need. Oh, pause. There it is. All right, let's go get us a transport. All right, got it. Okay, so got that. So that secures us the possibility of invading independence. So now I'm thinking I should almost put my tax rate back to where it was. Where was that? 30, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so that I think is going to be the end of our purchasing for a little bit. There's probably not going to be a whole lot for me to talk about, so I don't know whether I want to just sit here yammering on about nothing or just let it go in silence. Yep. That's pretty much typical of this game setup. Oops. And my trick of doing the research right out the gate, that's out the window actually, where I build whatever research stations are needed around my home planet. Just can't afford that, so we just got to take research as we're getting it. Oh, and there's the mechs, or the mercs, I guess. Just pause that for a sec. And they're in the oh, they're in here. Really? Must be an explorer ship. Yep, there it is. The mercs. Okay. And they're furious with it. They instinctively dislike us. Okay. Alright, so they're pretty close by. Actually, I should see how much money they have. Let's just quickly pretend to do a trade deal here and just have a quick look. They're either not telling us or don't have any. I'm guessing they don't have any, just like us. Oops. Okay. Seems to be a slight delay in the sound when I click on Windows. Yeah, something in the setup I'm using, I guess. And we got 2,400. Oh, I'd like to know where that comes from. Because if we come in here, my cash flow is negative. It might be coming from here somewhere, maybe. Maybe it's overflow from this. I'd have to go look exactly how all this intermingles with each other. The other game I had going, all of this was in the red, all of this was in the red. And it took me a fair few years to climb out. But we'll see what happens. Okay, we got this guy done. Where are you? Okay, we'll see what's in. Actually, you go here. And you go there. Oops. You go there. Let's just see how they compare to us. Oh, they got more population. I think at the harder difficulties, they pretty much start with double what the actual player gets. Oh, they only got one colony, just like us. So, okay. And, actually, let's maybe... I'll just send... Okay, we'll leave you here. I'll send you over to maybe steal their map. And we'll use the full year, since there's not much else to do. And construction ship's done. Okay, so okay, we still need Tiberius. Polymers coming. Osalia and dilithium. Actually, I think dilithium for sure. No. Okay, Osalia. Nope. Hydrogen. Got hydrogen and helium. Did we need helium as well? No, we got helium, but we'll take the hydrogen. Okay. And that's a numbered system, which means there's no planets, nothing to explore, maybe a couple asteroids, but we're just going to move on. And like I said, I don't know whether this will actually make it to YouTube, but if it does, then that's great. I'm kind of wishing I did record my last game, because it was actually pretty phenomenal. Kind of missed actually doing that. It would have been a good one, because I pulled myself out of a pretty deep hole. Oh, something going on here. Somebody else's influence. And we got an explorer done. Let's see if we can find out who that is. That might be the mercs here. And our money's looking pretty sad. Ah. Cyborgs. That's who's down here. Okay, they're just exploring in there, so they're in here somewhere, so they're pretty close by, which is kind of disappointing. Okay, did we get our... I just want to check and see if we got our troop carrier yet. Yeah, and he's got troops on him already. Good. So we'll select that ship. And where is he? He's in here, I think. Where is he? Okay, there he is. So we're just going to join our first fleet. There. So now we got troops ready to go if we come across an independent colony. Okay, so I think I'm just going to leave you sitting there for the moment, and we'll carry on. I don't have much to say. Maybe I should put the music on. Something to listen to. But the thing about music, it adds to the file size I have to end up uploading, so... Maybe with me keeping my app shut, the file size will actually be a little smaller. Okay, another construction ship done, so... Or the construction ship done, I guess. And how are we looking now? We have 0 and then, okay, there's none of that around anyways. Tidarius. Is there any Tidarius? I think I saw some. Oh, there's lots. And a couple of luxuries around that one. So we'll get that one. And of course, with each mining station I build, this number sinks deeper and deeper. But we need that stuff. There's no way to get by without it. So. Actually, I'm just going to pause for... I wonder if it isn't advisable not to explore these. Because they're probably stopping at each and every little asteroid. I need to actually just get in, see if there's an alien race in them, and get out and go to the next one. So I think I'm going to step this up a bit by doing that. I think as soon as we enter the system, we see that. I'm not 100% sure on that, but we'll just maybe go move to. Yeah, let's try that. See if that gets us a little further, a little quicker. Okay. And of course we're at half an hour for this, so the first episode of this is actually done. And like I said, I'm not sure if this will make it to YouTube, but if it does, then at least it's recorded, and it's recorded properly, I guess. Well, not properly, but with some narration. Okay, so I'm going to draw this one to a close, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.